Howdy, this is Fred, and we are home again at English Avenue Elementary School. Now, you may recall I did a video about this school a couple of months ago. This is where I went to school as a kid, and I came back to see the building because I saw that it was still standing and wanted to get a bit of a glimpse of the kind of shape it was in. So let's go back to that video, and then when we come back at the end, we're going to do a quick slideshow of some pictures I took, as well as some news that I read about concerning the future of this great building. So, taking a little step into a time machine today. This building behind me is the former English Avenue Elementary School, which is where I went to elementary school back in the 70s, from about 71 to 77, I think, kindergarten through 5th grade. And it's kind of surreal. It's kind of amazing that it's still here. The building was built in 1910, I believe, from some reading I did. And the school remained open until 1995. And it's been unoccupied since then. There were plans, I think there may still be plans to turn it into a community center for the English Avenue section of town. Just to give you an idea of where this is, it's just west of downtown, just south of the area called West Midtown now. And it's just, wow, it's just really weird looking at the building and just remembering, you know, what it used to be like. I took some pictures that I'm going to post as well. So this area here, if I remember correctly, this was sort of the main entrance, even though the front of the school is over on this side that actually faces English Avenue. But when I was here, we would go in through this entrance, and there was a sheltered sidewalk that went in this direction, and at one point there were portable units kind of over on that side. Then on the other side is a basketball court and a play area where we went for recess. And let's see if we can go a little bit further. Okay. Now we're picking up to the actual front side of the building, which faces English Avenue. That's English Avenue right there in the street. And this is the actual front entrance to the building. As you can see, it's in pretty rough shape, even though it's still here. Now, from my understanding, like I said before, there were plans to turn it into a community center. That was spearheaded by former Georgia Representative Mabel Thomas, who is one of 3 notable people, 4 if you count me, that were students at this elementary school. The other 2 were businessman and presidential candidate Herman Cain, and probably the most famous is the incomparable Miss Gladys Knight. You all have heard of her, yes. So all of us, amongst many thousands of other students, attended English Avenue Elementary School. I had a couple of minutes. I thought I'd come by and just see the building. Again, very surreal. But the building is still here. It's in rough shape. Hopefully they can do something with it. Maybe those community center plans are still in place. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I just wanted to take a minute to go back to school, so to speak, and just see what's here now and remember what used to be. Now, in recent news that I read about, the Atlanta Preservation Society has been awarded a $500,000 grant to go towards revitalizing, rebuilding, restructuring this building into a community center here in the English Avenue neighborhood. I dropped a link to the article that talks about that in the description of this new video. And also, you want to click on that because embedded in that article is another video put together by students from the Georgia Tech Architectural School. On that video, there's a 3D rendering of the building as well as drone footage that was taken from inside. You get a bit of a glimpse of what it looks like inside the building in its current state. It's really fascinating. You want to check that out. So, with that, we bid you adieu from English Avenue Elementary School. Again, this is Fred, and we are home again.